Assassin's Creed Origins. And first, do have some ideas on some merch that I'm going to be trying to get my hands on that I can send you guys and linking in and joining in there. That will allow me to obviously PM you, get your The name of this video is Assassin's Creed Origins Episode 3A. I did a video yesterday, and while I was inputting all the stuff to get it uploaded yesterday, or to get it updated yesterday, it seems that YouTube have pulled the video because there was no sound in it. Granted, I did do some talking through it. This mic was actually turned off, which I didn't know. However, there was the gameplay audio that was coming through. But for some reason, right in the middle of it, we actually saw the reason why Bayek is after the people that are a part of the Order of Ancients. As we saw, we had dealt with Medinamun, who's one of the first ones in the Assassin's Origins games. But we did have a little... I'm trying to find the right phrasing. A little... Sneak peek's the wrong word, but it's probably the one I'm going to have to use. Into the past, there was a little like time-based video clip where we actually saw a year previous to current events. Bayek's son Kimu was running around. Bayek was partaking of knowledge to Kimu, and some Greek soldiers who were actually a lower level than what we were, that we should have easily been able to defend and kill, actually for the storyline were a lot stronger than what they appeared to be. In that video clip, you do see Kimu unfortunately die, and that's the reason why I think the video has been pulled by YouTube. But with that said, we are going to redo as much as possible the video. We didn't really get up to much because it was only a short 45-50 minute video yesterday. Looted a couple of areas, got some weapons, money, that sort of stuff. Other than that, we didn't really get to do the side quest missions before we leave Siwa. Obviously, because we went to the temple and we killed Medinamun, which was probably the only main part of the video that isn't going to be seen again. But I mean, things like that, that first snippet is in almost every single person's video. It's even in the trailers, which I will put up and leave a link down in the description. So with that said, we're going to get everything loaded up. I'm going to have a quick drink, and we are going to go back to Siwa, get everything dealt with, and then move over to our next city. Oh, that's better. Right. So, let us head back to Siwa. What is this I'm kicking behind me? Her. If you guys don't know, and I have said it in quite a few videos, whoops, it's fallen over, and I've left to the dust, purely because I don't have time for it. Golden Sound Karaoke Disco, which is Golden Sound Karaoke and Golden Sound Discos. So if you're having a party, anything, you're in the Bedfordshire, Buckinghamshire, Hertfordshire areas, let us know. Hit us up on the Facebook pages, hit us up on the emails. We will definitely work with you. Yesterday, I actually went out in between work and going to DJing, and bought a little something, because a couple of people have asked for Need for Speed Unfortunately, all the Need for Speed games I have are currently on my PS3. And with my PC out of order at this moment in time, it means I can't record the PS3 videos for you, which is a major pain in my backside, which I'm still looking at trying to resolve. I'm just trying to find the not just the easiest way, but the cheapest way, I should say, as well. So, please keep an eye out for. We will have some more Need for Speed videos coming up. We will definitely be starting Need for Speed Shift after this video as a live stream once it's all updated and installed. So, as you can see, we have here on the map of Siwa, let me just zoom out a little, we have the House of Life, which we need to find the hidden papyrus at. We have a side quest down here and this little question mark. We have this side quest and we have this side quest here. With regards to the looting of areas around here, we have pretty much done all of them within the first couple of videos. So what we are going to do is we're going to head to the House of Life, find the papyrus. We're then going to head straight over to Bayek's Promise, and this will be a little sneak peek into one of the continuing side quests throughout the entire game. And then once that's done, we'll head up here, we'll do Hideaway, we'll complete that quest, and once that's done, what we will then do is move down here, we will complete this quest, check out this little question mark, and then once all of that's done, head for our next city. So, we need our horse, and here is our trusted Fang. There goes Senu, and as you can see,
Citizens of Siwa, behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh. Take care, you.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's them dealt with very easily, very quickly this time. So, with him not partaking of any more rubbish, as you can see, we are on our way to... Be quiet. On our way to the House of Life to find this scroll. So, as you can see, there are several icons that will come up. As you can see, they give you a meter countage. So, this is going to be part on... Haha, I was going to say part on a... Well, probably no on Impossible, but... And that's more arrows, right. Okay. Just hit that up. Let's have Senu have a look. And as you can see, Senu's got a little white mark and that famous little circle. So we know somewhere around here is the scroll. And the scroll is actually just there. But knowing where the scroll is and getting to the scroll are completely different things. And this is something that you will find out. Now on this occasion, this one is extremely easy to find. In Siwa, come find me at the bottom of the something or other blah 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 blah. But as you can see, we have that papyrus, which brings me very nice and neatly over to our inventory. Now in the inventory we have this, these are our quest items. So this is what you'll see on Bayek's arm. I think it's on his right arm. I'll double check that momentarily. The Magi are the ancient protectors of Egypt and its pharaohs. An elite, pardon me, an elite warrior unit formed during the Old Kingdom. As they were also the most trusted guards to the Pharaoh, the Magi are the ultimate protector of both the gods and the people. Here we have the toy that we found yesterday when we also found a sickle sword at Bayek's home. This is actually one of Kimu's toys. A figurine of Horus. Bayek carved this for Kimu for his 6th birthday. And we also have the Oracle's Relic. This was taken from Medina Mun. Now, anyone who's seen the Assassin's Creed games, played the Assassin's Creed games, seen the film, will know what this is. A distinctive orb with curious inscriptions. Now, we have seen quite a few with quite a few different designs. Be quiet. I will let you guys think about that. If you actually pretty easily work out what it is, and if you know these games as well as I do, you should pretty easily work it out. Please leave the comments down in the descriptions below, down in the comment section below, as well as leaving a like on the video. And out of all the people that actually put the correct answer down there, we will work something out and we'll get something sent over to you. Right, the next section of the abilities, the inventory page is the papyri, and as you can see, there are 10 squares up here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, there's 10 squares. Right. A long drink. In Siwa, come find me at the bottom of the only bowl big enough for a god. So this also has a little question mark on it in this little top right hand corner here. So this is actually a clue of where we need to go.
Huh?
So we need to find a bowl that's big enough for the god. And that could be anywhere. Now I would also assume it is possibly just there, because we haven't been there yet. However, before we even get down there, we are going to do Bayek's promise. And this is a promise that he made to his son Kimu. So, we now need... I can't remember which way I came in. Excuse me. Right. I think it was this way. I hear Fang. Where's Fang? There's Fang. It's not heresy, it's a horse. Right, so we've found the papyrus. Whoa. Haha. Now this is something that I haven't actually had a chance to show you guys yet. But if you have something like this when you're searching for tombs and stuff, R1 is your light attack. It won't always allow you to break through. However, if you hold R2 once you've got the charged ability, it will allow you to break through, which is extremely handy. And as you can see down here, we can actually do a little bit of looting. Unfortunately, there's nothing really of major interest, as you guys can see. But the coin that we've got is better in our pocket than somebody else's, not being used. And every little helps, suffice to say. So, come on, Fang, let's go and have a look, or have a play in sand dunes. Now, as you can see, this has come up because I've actually, we have the chance. So, if you ever get this chance, I always suggest to do it, because you never know when you're going to need items. Don't worry about him swinging his sword, it's just a side effect of the R2 button having to be depressed for the bow. So, as you can see, we've got a little bit of coin, and we've also got some vulture skulls. So now we're going to make our way down here for the side quest by X Promise. Now as you'll notice, there is a little icon that's come up on the top. If I just put it into the blue, as you can see we are heading towards it. This is actually one of the stone circles. Now as you can see we've approached, we've gone straight into a cinematic area.
My son, you wanted the stars.
And here you are. And this is about a year,
The stone
year and a half,
circles
2
show
years
the
ago.
gods' places in the sky. And your grandfather once told me they also show our place in the world.
I'm going to find every stone circle, the Sphinx and the pyramids too. And I'll find my place.
So once we've had this little cinematic, as touching as it may be,
And you will
it then
have them.
gives you the option, as you can see, by X Promise, find and interact with the stone circles in Egypt, and there are 12 of them. It also gives you the option of interacting with them. This is where Senu comes up, and as you can see, the stones are in a certain line for a certain constellation. What we now need to do is find that constellation. Now luckily enough, some of these are going to be pretty easy. And this one is just here. And this is for Amun. So once you've completed this little section, we come back to another video scape. As you can see, Bayek picks a stone up from the actual stone circle itself as a little token, safe to say. And as you can see, the Amun stone circle location's been completed. We've earned again some more experience. It's gone down as being completed, so it's 1 of 12, so we have 11 left to do. And that's pretty much one of the side quests that you will need to go through as you visit different areas, as and when you get time, really, for lack of a better phrase. So, next thing's next. We need one more. Smash screen damage. Overpower experience 1, and that will take 3. So we're going to quickly grab this, use one of our ability points. This will allow us to earn some additional experience when killing enemies with our overpower attack, as you can see from the little cinematic there. This has 2. That has 2. I don't think there's anything else we could possibly do. Adrenaline 1, that'll give us half bar. That's actually quite handy, especially for a few of the sections that come up a little bit later once we've entered the next city, because we are going to increase in ability score quite quickly once we get to the next city. So that's that updated. We do need now to shoot straight back up to here. This will give us the quest. So as you can see, we have 764 meters to go. We need a horse, so just call in Fang. Hey Fang.
Whoa.
I swear I just saw a sand devil. Right, anyways, with that being said, we are going to shoot straight through, and as you can see, we are making very good time across the desert. You will get little points in time when you've actually got Bayek riding across the desert for whatever reason, and your camera view may change. If this does happen, does occur, please don't worry about it. It's not you going nuts. It's it's actually the fact that you're in a desert and it's really hot, and one of the side effects of being in a desert where it's really, really, really hot, and not in a cooled area around a water source, is that you will end up having hallucinations. So far I've seen a flaming tree myself. I've seen a fish, which was quite confusing. But they will vary and they will change. And there isn't a lot that you can do in regards to it. So, oh yes, I remember this one. Right. Is this Fennekel?
Get on
Is this
home.
Chenzera's brother?
You're back?
Where is Chenzera?
He wanted to see the skulls in the hyena den, but the hyenas came back. I ran this way. Chenzera ran over by the tomb.
You are lucky the hyenas didn't chase you.
Yeah.
Go back to the village. I will find your brother. What?
Ha.
Do I have to tell my parents?
Chenzera got you into this. He will have to talk to them. Now go ahead.
So, as you can see, every little thing ends up in some sort of side quest or something. So, we have prisoners at the temple, where we need to go to the temple of Amun and secure the 4 priests. May Amun walk with you, which is again us getting ready to leave Siwa. By X Promise, which is what we've just seen, which is where we need to find and interact with the stone circles in Egypt. Hideaway, chased by hyenas, young Chenzera cannot be found, which is the one that we are now going to do. And obviously we have family reunion as well, which is to find and rescue Terraman and the farmers. So, side quests do come up and disappear, and whether you do them or not, it's down to you. However, they will go into that listing. With that said, as you can see, we do need to enter a dark area, so it does give a good chance for us to actually use, as you can see, not just our weapons, but some of our additional tools. Now, within this tomb itself, there are, if I remember right, it's 5 or 6 hyenas, but they are extremely low level. Even without the weaponry that I have when I was playing, before I'd done obviously all the downloads and everything, I was easily able to defeat them. So, I never actually noticed that there. I'm just wondering if I can actually get through there. He's through here. Right. Give me 1 second. I didn't actually notice I've got a tear rolling down my cheek until it tickled. So, we'll loot that. As you can see, this little arrow is actually in blue, and it actually gives us a little bit of information. Teti, son of Minhotep, the Sovereign One, will stand beside us in the afterlife. You will be beloved of Amun, the god who maketh himself manifest, the Lord of Beauties. Wow. You will get those all the way through. It isn't too much to worry about. It's just little snippets of information that are going to be handy at time to time. So, cracked walls. Minhotep the Great. Pah. More like Minhotep the Cheap. There's no way to get to all the idols I know are here. I've smashed through one of these blasted walls, but the scarabs are vicious. I'll come back later with something to kill all the bugs. You damn tip is killing me. And then Carmen. Now here, as you can see, there are scarabs. And I didn't actually click onto this before. So even in my own game, I'm going to have to come back here and revisit this particular tomb, which does give me an idea. So let me charge. No. So I can't get through there. But I can get through there. Wow. Haha. Let's see if we can light this up. Come on, bike. Put your torch over it. I have no idea who's here. From no one, for as far as I can see. Bike, put your torch on it. So we've got something up here. So let's just shoot up here. If you don't like cobwebs, don't worry. Bike, as he walks towards, will set them alight, as you can see, and they will just poof out the way. So. Right, it's time to put that away. Let's get our sword out. Right, we still can't break through that part. So that was actually put there permanently to stay. That's not going to cause any issues. That means no hyenas are coming in that way as well. Haha, there we go. Right. Let's have a quick little look. There is one jar or something here. There is something there for us to loot, but we can't get to it. So, ooh, silica. That I did not expect. And that I'll explain that to you guys a lot later. But for now, if you see anything like that,
get through here?
then it is something. Look, there's more. I knew I should have come up here. Agathoclea, mother of Teti, wife of Minhotep, the faces of Agothlea is like that of Wawet. When he ascends and lifts himself to the sky, the eyes of this person are like those of the Great One, who is chief of the souls of Heliopolis. May her radiance prevail in the afterlife. And there you have 4 canopic jars. And if you don't know what the canopic jars are, I suggest you watch The Mummy. So, as you can see, Bike's able to put the torch just in here. We can actually move this. And it won't go no further back, so we'll let go. And just here, there is a chest, so we're going to loot the chest, definitely. Gives us a level 7 shield. There is something to interact. Tama Wahete. You are the great cat, the avenger of the gods, the emerald-eyed, the one who walked by himself. You were given dominion over the mice and rats who stole our grain and decreed we should not starve. May your journey through the reed fields be full of vermin. Wow. I knew the cats were sacred. I didn't think people were that crazy on them. So let's have a little look. I don't think I'm going to be able to get behind it, but we shall see. Let go. Oh, I can. Right, so we're just going to shift it over. Scoot behind. There is this. Can we break it? Is a $64 million question. That answer, I would say, is no. And there is no way around it. So, as you can see, we have some more here. We need to actually get into here. Now, as you can see, it will move sideways, but not backwards and forwards. Which means we need to get rid of something that's in the way. So, with those moved, here we go, we can now get through. Wow, there's a lot of stuff down here.
Chenzira, are you all right?
I can't believe you are back.
You should not be in here.
I'm hiding from hyenas.
Fenuku told me about that. It is not enough to get yourself in trouble. Now you put your little brother in danger?
But it's with Khemu gone.
All right, I understand. Let's get you out of here.
Bayek, look at that. What is it?
I would like to know myself. Must be very old.
That is
Someday,
one
I learned to read what it said.
of the ancient tablets.
Which way did you get in?
That way. But that's where the hyenas are.
So as you can see, by selecting this
Ancient writing.
option,
From the Old Kingdom.
we can see that on this tablet, it is of the Old
That way.
Kingdom.
But that's where the hyenas are. Bayek, I want to tell you, well,
What is it, Chenzira?
it's my fault about Khemu. They asked where you were, and I didn't think it would hurt anybody if I told them.
Chenzira, don't feel bad. You had no way of knowing what they would do. Anyone would have done the same thing in your place.
I guess.
So, I know we haven't taken everything because there's a couple of items over there, but we have taken most of everything that's in here. So,
Keep
with
close.
the hyenas up ahead, we do need to continue to hold the torch. However, by holding the L2 button, as if we're going to aim the bow, we can actually bring the torch slightly out of way, so we can actually see where we're going. But because the cave itself is slightly you can also, if you need to, throw the torch. And as you can see, there are bones. I'm going to pick the torch back up. And as you can see, we're not that far from actually making our way out. Now there is one hyena. Senu we can't actually take at the moment. And as you'll notice, he has got his sword and his shield ready. Because I know sometimes they can be, just like this, right in the entrance.
Hyena! Chenzira, hide! It is safe now. You better get home.
Bayek,
So with a couple of quick hits,
ask you something.
we have some
Go on.
hyena skin.
Could I be
Soft
a
leather.
big man like you one day?
Well, you can start by looking out for your brother and not taking him to dangerous places.
Ooh, and a leopard fur.
I promise.
Now get back home.
So, that is... Senu's still not available. And that is that particular mission complete. Let's just make our way up here, so we can just try and work out where we are. I know. out where we are. Yes, right over on the edge. Considering that we actually started off over here, we've actually come all the way through and come out here. That is where the Mountain of the Dead tomb was, considering... Hey, that's quite some distance that we've actually covered. And it doesn't actually appear to have been covered. But with that being said, that is almost everything in Siwa. We have one last little thing that we need to do, which is the healer. Now, as you can see, he is 980 meters in that away. You can take some of the options onto, or into getting there quicker, a little bit literal, and use things like the eagle points to jump through. Not always will it be the quickest way. So with that being said, you won't always, not just have it as the quickest way, be able to view certain things that are going on in said map. For example, you wouldn't be able to run into deers like them, run into people. You wouldn't be able to hunt. You would miss opportunities that I'm not going to go into now, but will come up, where you can get a lot of things and do a lot of looting. You will also miss additional little side quests and snippets of information that would allow you a deeper insight into this particular time period, with what's actually going on with the pharaohs as such. You wouldn't have the opportunity of doing something that I did earlier in one of the videos, because you just wouldn't have that opportunity. So it may lead to points like this where people are like, "Oh, we're gonna get ya."
Our master needs us, hurry! Oh shit! Ah!
Whoa.
I mean, yes, I've just taken out 3 guys, but I've just looted 106 coin. That 106 coin could be the difference between me getting an upgrade and me not getting an upgrade. So,
Whoa.
the House of the Healer. And as you see, it's not taken us that long to get here.
It does my heart good to have you again in Siwa.
And as you can see, we've earned another little stack up on our
Senu back
experience.
to health. I never expected to see her again.
She is a tough old bird.
Like you, eh?
Oh!
Bayak.
Epsifa tells me you are healing the villagers as best you can. It would give me much pleasure to help you.
That is kind of you. May Yakar be blessed. I can always use help. The soldiers are brutes. Almost every villager has cuts, bruises, broken bones. To help them, I put together a makeshift perang in the old ruined temple. Friends bring me medicine from Yamu, but now the soldiers stop everyone entering the village and steal their goods. So, we tried to bring medicine on a boat instead.
And the soldiers stopped that also.
They sank the last shipment. The medicine jars are scattered across the bottom of the lake.
I will get them for you.
Thank you, Bayek. Bring it to the old temple. I must go there now.
The medicine could be anywhere in this lake. Senu can
So-
help me.
Yes, Senu can. And if you know anything about Egypt, you know why they have cats. But with that said, let us make our way down. Believe it or not, here is the water's edge. So we're going to need to try and find out. Hello, what's going on here? That is a Senu kill. And the reason I can tell you it's a Senu kill... There you go. The reason I can tell you that that was a Senu kill is because I can still loot it. Just like that one. Senu, you've been busy. Or there's something around here that's been busy. So, as you can see, 3 areas to cover, 3 items to get, 3 legendary trinkets as well. So, first things first, we need to find out where they are. As you can see, the Animus Pulse hasn't actually identified where they are. So, what we're going to need to do is call in Senu. Now, as you can see, Senu is already locking on to one of the items. So there's one there. There's some stairs over there. As you can see, we actually have 2 little golden icons. We actually have a little white one down here as well. So let's clock in on our icons. So there's one there, one there, one there. There is something that Senu is clocked onto around here as well. Senu, what have you found? I'm trying to find it. There we go. It's just there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's another one. There's something else. There's another set of stairs. And there's another item. And something else. That is a birdie, Senu. What are you up to? And there's another item just there. So as you can see, Senu is extremely handy. And at this current moment in time, eating. Oh, I so hope that's a bird. It doesn't look like there's a crocodile or anything in this water. A lot of what I am seeing is birds, stuff like that. So, as you can see, we have quite a few items. We can't actually get down here in this area. So, now we have to swim. Now we have to dive. So hitting the circle button, as you can see, will take us underwater. X will swim up. Square will lunge. And as you can see on the screen, on the bottom left hand corner, we have Bayek's lung capacity. So, let's just get Bayek to do a quick little swim around. We'll see if we can actually find these hidden stairs. So, we know where we need to go for the medicine. We just need to try and find Lysander's Oracle's offerings. Here we go. So just here, we can loot. And this is where the... Let's just grab that. The Animus Pulse is going to become really, really handy. Now I am kind of conscious. There you go. Your air is low. Return to the surface. I've never actually had him that low before. But at least we kind of know where we're going now. So, get Bayek to turn around. We will dive straight down. We know that we're going down here. If and when you can find little air bubbles, it is always handy. And as you can see, with the Animus Pulse, it gives you the opportunity of seeing where there are gaps So that's given us a rare warrior bow as well. As I explained in the first video, there are 3 colour schemes. You have blue, you have purple, and you have gold. Blue is your standard stuff, purple is your rare, and gold is your legendary. Most of the items, as you can see, we have obtained have been either blue or purple, which does actually bode well for us. Yes, I know your oxygen levels are low, which is why I'm going to shoot to the surface. See, even this guy's come up, he's like, what the? And the bike's like, bye. So, that is one of our quest jars. That is another item that we need to loot. As you can see, there's quite a lot to loot around here. So it is extremely easy just to continue moving. Just tapping the triangle button, making sure that we pick up as much as possible. Come on, Bayek, keep moving. So as you can see, we've got all of the chests. There doesn't actually appear to be anything left. There's actually an item over there. So we're going to grab that. Is there anything else? There's a couple of items over here, which we may have missed on our way out. Other than that, I think that is pretty much everything. So, we have everything that we
Rabia's waiting for these jars.
possibly loot. That's wood. I wonder what that was then. And as you can see, we've been able to clamber on top of this boat. I think this is the first time I'm actually going to show you these. This movements on the joystick. Forwards, backwards is backwards. As you can see, he slows down and stops. Moves backwards. Left is left. Right is right. However, R2 is your boost. It's like turning your boat into a speedboat. If you're on your own boat, you can do this. Crash into it. Luckily enough, on this particular occasion, it didn't set alight. But if and when you are going into an area where you have hostiles or hostile animals, you can crash your boat into that area, which will set alight, cause fire. The fire will then spread, and they basically run in fear, which is an easy way of not having to deal with them in regards to allowing you access to that area. But it's each to their own. A little bit of wanton destruction doesn't go amiss. Make everybody jump.
Ah, Bayek. Amun.
What has happened? Why aren't the patients in the temple ruins?
The soldiers threw us out. Even though I paid the Nomarch to allow me to use the temple, every few weeks soldiers come to take our medicine and food stocks. Always the same soldiers. They call it a tribute. A tax for the Pharaoh's royal army. We barely have what's needed to take care of the poor souls that need our help.
Vultures. Don't worry, Rabia. I will make certain they don't bother you anymore.
Be careful, Bayek.
So as you can see, we now have, out of this one side quest, an additional side quest. Or an additional part of the side quest.
Stop!
No, I don't want my predator boat. I just want to take him out. The easiest way to deal with a group of anything.
Shit.
Adjust to make sure. Carry. No, I don't want to carry. I want to loot.
Hey, what? There you are! I'm going to kill you! Hey. بجاخروا رسية بدنك آني خيط Die, die!
You did. As you can see, all of the guards have now been taken care of. Did he just take one arrow? See, that's the benefit of having the ability to pick up your arrows. Because when you do run over guys, you may still see them stuck in the body, but he does pick them up. So, as you can see, we now need to return to Rabia.
Bayek! Did you succeed?
The temple
And now
is
we
yours
can
now.
confirm.
Those soldiers won't bother you again.
All my patience, thank you.
Ah, I almost forgot to give you your medicines from the sunken boat.
In all the excitement, I forgot about them myself.
The oasis of Siwa is lucky to have you, Rabia.
Promise me you will not become consumed with your vengeance, Bayek.
I think of nothing else. By the grace of Amun, one day I will be free of it.
And as you can see, that quest, the healer, is now completed. We're now level 8. Again, another ability point. Damage has gone up. Someone, somewhere,
I will get through!
that's why. And that's why everybody run. The guards. Now I have 3 horses. Okay, I have 2 horses. Ow.
Block the road behind me!
We must not fail! Your life! Our master bleeds! Hurry!
Wait a minute! What's the meaning of this?
Hey!
You're
That's it.
You will regret that. You will.
Will I now?
slow down, Shoot! How to get to the others?
There he is. And as you can see, this little fight has actually become quite a bloodbath.
Get it.
So, as you can see, we've had our little fight sequence. And we still have quite a lot that we can actually pick it up. So, a little quick run around. Make sure we've got everything. Except for the items actually underneath the cart. So, we are supposed to protect the innocent, but when you're sitting over loot, it becomes a different kettle of fish. So, as you can see, we've taken out quite a few guards. First things first, we need to level up our weapons before we actually move, which is always a handy thing to do. So, we're going to need our horse. Come here, Fang. Where are you? There you are. Right, so we need to find the blacksmith, which isn't coming up on our little map area. Right. So that is a blacksmith. As we said, the area down here that we need to check out was Lysandros Oracle Offerings. And there were 3 treasures down there which we managed to loot. So, that is virtually everything that now needs to be done. The only thing we need to do, apart from begin the next part of the mission and leave, is actually make our way over to the blacksmiths, which I think is this way somewhere. So,
Is that who I think it is?
Our Magi has returned!
Whoa. Yeah.
we're just going to... Whoa, okay, that was a bit of a jump.
Yeah.
And here,
By the gods, Amun and Iset! Bayek is back in Siwa!
not for long.
New goods, Bayek. You might
As you
be
can see,
interested.
we have plenty of money from all the looting that we've been doing, as well as all of the people that we've been taking out. So, As you can see, these are all the weapons that we've been able to obtain. You see, most of them are level 7 upwards. We are actually level 8. So even if these items had been at level 7, it would still cost us to go up to level 8. So, we're going to sell our trinkets as well. So, cat amulet, necklace, bronze cup. As you'll notice as I go through these, this is a ball made of hide, spearheads, other items. Right, this is where I want to get to. Right. With all of the animals that you will hunt and see, this is why it's always handy to have those little hunting expeditions. As you can see for this leopard fur, at this moment in time, this will actually get me 63 coin. So that one item's got me 63 coins. With the hyenas, as you would have seen earlier, they gave us purple hides, which are rare. So we've actually got hyena ears, and because we have 3 and they're 15 coin a piece, that gives us 45 coin. It's the same with the vulture skulls. That's 9 coins each. I've got 3 of those, that gives me 27. Gazelle hooves, I've got 4 of those at 6 coin each, gives me 24. So as you can see, it doesn't take long to start earning coin in regards to being able to not just purchase new weapons, but upgrade as well. So, we're going to upgrade the Vox Populi. We're going to upgrade the Silver Wind, which are our main 2 weapons. Wherever my bows are. Right, I use the Lion's Mane Hunter bow, which is level 5. This will always be my bow of choice. Don't ask me why, it just is. For me, the way I play, it gives me the best opportunities and the fastest reload rate. Wow, I'm so tired after last night's DJing. And we have the Lord of Bones legendary bow, which is currently level 5, which we need to upgrade. So we're going to upgrade that. Wow. Right, so that's that dealt with. And then we obviously have our shield at the moment. This allows us to poison on block, which is why it's always equipped. And that is now level 8 as well. So as you can see, we've managed to use roughly, at this point in time, about 8,000 coin. That's left us with 28,341. And this has allowed us to make sure that everything is level 8. So should... help, I'm here. Thank you. Should anything... See, even Fang's getting itchy feet and wants to get going. I was going to show you guys the Weaver, but I can't see the Weaver to save my life. The Weaver is around here, I know she is. She's actually behind him. Right, sorry, Fang, I'm going to have to jump off you a second. I need to shoot down here. Right, here's the Weaver.
Looking for anything in particular?
Where again we can sell pelts and different items, and you can also buy different weaponry. So we have the Engai Norok, which is 2,000 coin, which is the Elder Maasai Warrior don this robe as a sign of their power. Egyptian Yeto, blue, the colour of the heavens, is favoured by nobles. Savannah Marauder, skin in your last colour, making it into an outfit demonstrates both your prowess as a hunter and your braggadocio, or braggadocio, which is slightly Italian, I think. But I'm quite happy with the outfit that he has on. Which reminds me, he's not wearing his hood. So you can actually toggle the hood up or down. But with the hood up, he's actually a snake, which allows him to slide through the sands without a problem. So, let us call Fang, and while he's making his way to us, we are going to very quickly, no, I want quests, have a quick look, see what's going on. Our main one, which is May a Moon walk with you, we have 3 side quests. Family reunion, prisoners of the temple, and Bayek's promise. Obviously Bayek's promise is the only one that's going to come along with us when we leave Siwa. So we have 161 to prisoners of the temple, 332 to family reunion. So we're going to quickly get these done because it does give us... Actually, we are going to... we're actually going to make this a little bit easier and quicker. Let's get Senu to shoot up. Right, so there's one there. There's one around here somewhere. There's one there. Where's the other one? And the other one is down here somewhere. Just there. Right. So that's 1, 2, 3, and that one down there, 4. Right. Now, just to show you guys what happens and what you can do when people aren't at your level. I could go for a frontal attack, or I could go for the more subtle, confuse the enemy and just generally cause havoc because they have no idea what is going on. Which is one of the things I do like doing with these missions. It's just go in, cause some hassle, disappear.
This area is off limits.
And he won't climb up. Bayek, you need to climb. Thank you, Bayek. And as if by magic there are arrows. That is even better. Okay, I think it's time to have a little bit of fun. See, Senu's going to come in and attack a flamingo.
Who shot that? Hey now! God!
And that guy's still sat there. See if we can wake him up a little. There's actually 2 of them there.
Alarm! Follow me!
Oh, I missed him. Didn't miss him that time. And this is where you learn to shoot a bow. Which is also one of the reasons why I stayed just here. Thank you, Sanu. Right. Now, as much as I would love to actually do the loud and proud, sometimes it's not always the best. How can he not hear me from down there? Now he heard that, and he's like, what? But this guy's gonna be such a douchebag. Come on! That scared the living daylights out of him. That got him moving.
Huh? I did not imagine it.
No, you didn't imagine it. That's why there's an arrow through you. Right. That guy is huge. Which is one of the reasons why I take those.
The gods will not forgive you.
The problem is... Shush. And as you can see, there's a lot in here to loot. This is the sacred temple of Amun. This is a treasure trove. You're telling me there's still stuff upstairs? Haha. Ooh, a spear. And the third item. Here's a reminder of your daily duties in the temple. And basically a description of what they have to do. Wow, that's so bright.
I am dying of thirst.
There was... aha, here we go. Right, so...
Water.
Okay, where is he? There's supposed to be a guy up here. What? 5. Now according to this, the other 3 are actually over there, not over here.
You cannot lock us up like this.
But they have. So, what are you going to do about it?
This is a holy place, the sacred temple of Amun.
I have arrows and everything that have been fired into it. I'm not surprised it's holy. And before you start, I know that's a bad joke. I love it. They sit there and go, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, and they haven't stopped doing it.
You are dead!
You were saying?